Yeah, you just saw the debutant in the starting 11 for Norway. Plays her football here in Norway with Sandviken. She will be keen to impress. Did see it look like it's to be a 3-4-3 for the hosts. It could easily be a 4-4-2 as well, with Karina Sævik supporting Graham Hansen as a front two today. The Armenians will have to be wary of the likes of Guru Reiten and Emilia Horvi, who can both cause great problems if they stick to their wide positions. And cutting inside as well, have a lot of attacking prowess between those two. Olga Hosipyan, you just saw there wearing the captain's armband for Armenia. And we get underway with Norway getting us going, kicking from right to left on your screen. They are a side looking to bounce back from a rough run of results, really, this Norwegian women's side. That's a lovely pass into the 18-yard box. Just a miscue by Sævik, and the effort in the end is wide of the target. Karina Sævik looked like she wanted to get that one out of her feet and lash one towards goal, but it was Vilda Borisa who was onto the loose ball quickly. Hansen gives it out wide. They will probe down the right flank now. Lovely one-touch passing towards the top of the 18-yard box. Oh, it's superb. They're walking their way through, and it's saved in the end by Andresian. Just about dealt with the effort from Caroline Graham Hansen. The build-up play was wonderful to watch, though, from the hosts. And the wall does its job for the moment. Reiten sends it out wide. Lovely hanging ball into the box, but the header is eventually collected. Another good chance for Sævik. Just slightly behind of the cross, which means it had that loop on it. She tried to angle it towards goal. Good step inside by the defender. Melee of bodies around the top of the box. Blackstad sends it across. This has got to be the opener. Coolly finished off. Advantage Norway, as you would expect. You can't say that it hasn't been coming in these opening 10 minutes. Everybody's been allowed to get forward, and it's the debutant, Guro Bergsvand, who was in the right place at the right time, up from the back to tuck it away. Acres of space inside the penalty area. A great way to mark her first appearance for our nation. Ball to the edge of the box. Graham Hansen. 3 defenders in front of her. Big shout for a penalty as well. It's going to be given. Maria Sakinova, I think it was, who was in the way of the effort. It's a yellow card as well for the offender. I think she will feel very hard done by that. Seemed like there was much she could do. Was the arm away from her body? It was right into the body. I wouldn't say it was really in an unorthodox position. The ball's probably going to strike her in the chest anyway. The handball given by the referee. Caroline Graham Hansen with a chance to double the advantage. She's taking any advantage she can with the placement of the ball on the spot. tucked into the bottom corner neatly. Goal number 39 for her country. Gives her outright 8th on the all-time scorers list. Maybe an element of good fortune in how the penalty was given to her, but the captain leads by example. And what has been a commanding performance so far from the Norwegians could turn very quickly into a commanding lead. Chance to get onto it, and everybody's got to get back once again. This is better down the right flank. This is lovely build-up play. It's 3-0. Karina Savik finally gets it right in front of goal this evening. Well, she's had a few good chances so far in the opening 38 minutes. She's finally put one away. Just had to guide it past the keeper. Once again, just committed quickly. Caught off balance, didn't make herself big enough. Third goal for her nation, for Savik. Their brief spells of possession that have been of the highest quality have been when they've kept it on the deck, insisting though to try and just hoik it forward at times, and that's when the Norwegians are able to retake control quite comfortably. 1 minute of stoppage time to be played, and we're already into that. Blackstad looks to probe once more down the left. Lovely pull back again. As Caroline Graham-Hansen sees her effort blocked from close range once more, not for the first time. All hands to the pump every time the Norwegians come forward from those in white. Strong challenge from Osibian. And that will bring an end to a very comfortable opening 45 minutes here in Oslo, as Norway have asserted their dominance on their Armenian guests so far this evening. Only took them 10 minutes to find the early goal from Gro Bergsvand, the debutant, up from the back and finishing off a neat move down the left flank to give the host the advantage before captain Caroline Graham-Hansen won and took the penalty that doubled their lead on 28 minutes. Her strike partner, Karina Savik, has added one as well, not long before the half-time break. And the discussion, I think, in the Norwegian dressing room at half-time is just going to be how many are they going to get in the second half. It's been tough for the away side. Armenia have lacked in possession, quality going forward. Half-time break. It is Norway 3, Armenia 0. Welcome back to Oslo, where Norway are in cruise control at the moment as we get set for the second half of this Women's World Cup qualifier, the first of the qualifiers coming out of what is a fairly competitive group for Norway later on down the line, with Belgium and Poland to take on. But they are, at the moment, firmly in control against Armenia this evening on home soil. And the hosts quickly looking to reassert their dominance once again. Ball in towards the substitute, and it's a first touch for Lisa Marie Utland off the bench at half-time, and her first touch after under 2 minutes on the field. provides the fourth for Norway. Karina Sævik's replacement does exactly what she was brought on to do. She's got a pretty good scoring record for her country anyway. That is only going to add to it. Wonderful deft touch. Keeper needs to come and perhaps collect that in the air rather than stooping down low, and she just sneaks in front of the goalkeeper and touches it home. And they're being torn open once more. There's so many arriving at the back post, and struck on the volley by Blackstad, who deserves it, you have to say, for her performance this evening. Her first goal for her country is an impressive one on the competitive stage. There was a choice of three at that back post to try and pick out. It's at the keeper. You do feel perhaps that Andreasen should have done a little better. But take nothing away from the deserved result of Julie Blackstad. Good close control inside. Still looking to draw defenders left and right. That opens up the space for Caroline Graham Hansen. Eklund. Lovely work between those two, just dragging three in white all over the place. No one can get possession. Enging. Oh, lovely play on the top of the box. And it's going to squirm under the keeper and go in. The 40-goal mark for her country is met as Caroline Graham Hansen adds another for the Norwegians this evening. The build-up once again, a joy to watch. Another bit of good fortune to beat the keeper as it slipped under Andreasen. About 12 minutes to go. It's now 6-0. And there might be more. It's 7. Utland finishes it off. I think the Armenians have thrown the towel in here. As it was with her first goal of the game, she just had to find the final touch, and it did not evade her. So much space on the flanks. The first time delivery is right into the path of the forward. It's really well taken too. It's going to bounce all the way through and touched in. And Utland, the substitute, who scored almost instantly off the bench at half-time, gets her third of the night. Magnificent 7 turns to 8. And this as easy as they come. Again, nobody's marking her. It just takes that little ricochet, but she reacts well. From barely 2 yards out. She's able to divert it home. bounced around Sweden, played a bit in the WSL in England as well with Reading before returning to Rosenborg as Utland. And there might be a ninth here. Oh, really well taken. Turland able to make her impact off the bench on the score sheet. Her first for her country is really well taken from a difficult angle. Just makes that darting run into the channel. First time lifts it over the oncoming keeper. Slots it right into the bottom corner. The World Cup qualifiers, and of course looking to build on for next summer and the European Championships in England. There still might be time for number 10. Is the pick of the bunch. Number 10 from number 10. Caroline Graham-Hansen gets the hat-trick that the captain has been looking for since she got her second. And Captain Fantastic caps off a quite fantastic evening for Norway. The last kick of the game is a screamer to pick out the top corner. And it will be a double-digit victory on home soil in Oslo. Pinpoint perfection as she joins Lisa Marie Utland on picking up a hat-trick tonight. Now the question is, who gets the match ball? Norway in imperious form to start their World Cup qualification campaign. A harsh bump back down to earth for Armenia on their return to competitive international football. It was 3-0 at half-time, but things got totally out of hand in the second half, and late on, Utland and the captain, Caroline Graham-Hansen, able to pick up their hat-tricks, along with strikes from Bergsvan in the first half, along with Sævik, and of course Blackstad, who had a superb game on the left flank, and Turland, the substitute, as well, all on the score sheet. The home fans delirious and will be buoyed by what they've seen. The Armenians just happy to make a return to the international stage. They put up a fight, but it was a fight in vain. And it finishes here in Oslo. Norway 10, Armenia 0.